Okay, I have gone live, supposedly. Hello.
Why is my mic picking you up?
Still picking me up? That's a little annoying.
Wait, hold on. Is my stuff broken? Hello. Default. Yeah, no. Where's the...
Did another update.
not as far as I know. But I don't know.
Okay.
Properties.
I'm streaming right now.
So,
I'm just indicating that.
just in case.
Yes.
Filters. Yeah, so that's the difference. I guess you are slightly loud enough.
Okay. What does preview do? Oh, cool. I guess. What are different Okay.
Wait. Something's weird.
Rules. I'm not gonna mess with any of that stuff. So, alright, we're gonna get started with Cabin. This is the new, sort of take on Great Above and Beyond. This is in 1.20.1, which has some nice updates, including the fact that 1.6 or Crate 6 is used. So we're gonna start a new world. Can't wait to spawn in the middle of nowhere.
Wait, hold on. See, it's... Man,
What's going wrong?
I don't know. But, like, it's like ignoring my gate.
That's weird.
There's like always some input going in when there shouldn't be. I had this fixed before, and I think I don't know if it's like the front microphone panel versus the back panel.
Well, the gate's supposed to be...
I know universal, it's just a gate for that thing, but it was working. Like the um, the close threshold is negative 35 decibels, but it's picking up stuff, or according to OBS, it's going through at negative 55.
Hmm.
The point that, like, I think even my breathing is going through. Why is it happening? The only difference I can think of is moving from front panel to back panel, but that shouldn't make a difference anyway because the mic isn't plugged into the front panel and never has been. I don't get it.
I'm gonna... Ooh, nice spawn point. I'm gonna turn off the stream audio that way until you're ready. Just to be nice. Ooh, I need to change my GUI scale. There we go. My GUI. Alright. Cool biome. Don't like it. Ah, this uses the FTB chunks. I wanted to learn how to do this because this is a good map. Frozen Peaks. That looks like Dark Forest. I think if I head... Let's start heading... Ooh, Sky Slime. Let's start getting some wood before I start making decisions. One more, and then I should be able to continue. I already... Oh man, not a good sign. Do we have a crafting table on a stick? That's cool. Crafting upgrades, crafting stations, stuff that I don't have a use for just yet. Okay, let's... Can I use mossy cobblestone for normal cobblestone recipes? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Alright then, so we're gonna start with Pickaxe just to go straight to stone. Your audio does sound a little muddy, like as if you were like really close to the mic. Hold on. Oh, did I really not get any? Darn. Oops. Oops. Wrong interface. Oh, does it not have... Doesn't have miner? Vein miner, ultimine? That sucks. I don't want to mine any of these big trees then. It's gonna take a long time. Still not? Man, I'm unlucky. That is a weird thing to happen. I don't really understand that all too much. Okay, finally, but based on my luck, I'm gonna have to get a few spruce saplings to ensure I don't lose them in the future. Okay, there we go. Oh, so I was getting some, it just wasn't showing up. Alright, we got some wood. I think I'm ready. Let's head out to some place I want to stay in. Hmm? Mm-hmm. What is this? Glimmering Weald. Pretty big. So this is like the smallest meadow in existence. It like stretches just alongside the mountainside, which is a little funny, all things considered. Yeah, like I said, you whispering, your mumbling is coming out at full volume for me. So it's something to look into. Hey, there's birch. Oh, and that's a cool. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Almost died. Just casually. I don't mind not fixing this. I don't plan to ever be back here. I will not leave nature untouched. Look at your devices on both Discord and on your stream settings. Like, see what's going on in OBS. Is what's the audio device in OBS? You should be able to switch it to something like manually. Mm-hmm. It says what analog? Okay, I can't understand what you're saying through the mic. Chicken. Hello, chicken. I mean, your audio sounds a little clearer. Okay, then whatever you... I don't know what you selected. Okay. It? Oh, jeez, man. I really... Okay, 1 second. Let me... That's not what I'm gonna do. 1 second. What was I gonna do? Ouch. I can hear everything you're doing right now. That just came through. Alright, I'll be right back, stream. Hello, stream. I was unfortunately killed. Okay, so I was negative 311, negative 412, negative 311, negative 412, 311, negative 412. Wow, I made it further than I thought I did. Oh, it's right there. Yep. All right, time to run all the way over. Let me know when you start playing. Because I have you muted right now on my side. Like they can't, no one can hear you. Well, because you're debugging stuff. I didn't want to let... Chat, I still have audio muted because she's just making fun of me right now. It's my word against no one because they can't hear you. Keeps your audio in a certain band so that it doesn't peak. Something's wrong with your audio. It's something to look at, but not something to look at the moment. I don't... Just... We could just not stream. I mean, you can just cancel it because of technical difficulties. I mean... I know, it's just... I'm just saying, it's an option. Then don't pick it. You don't have to pick the option I propose, it's just an option. Dang it, didn't mean to plant those. Your mic was just off? So did you just turn it on? Okay, and what, mic input disappeared or something? I'm so confused, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, where you have all these different things to select. Yeah. It may have been your webcam, because your webcam has audio. I get it. I get that it's dumb. It's just bogey. Is that a ruined portal down there? Oh, yes, it is. Just play the game. Yeah. I'm just... I get that dumb, but like, it's just dumb. Ouch. Okay. This is not a great area. It's kind of like surrounded on all sides. Oh, there is a nice plains over there. And that looks like it might be a meteorite. You know what? Let's head for that plains. Oh, ouch. Let's see. I didn't understand a word you just said. Sorry. It just means you were too muffled. I couldn't understand a word you said. mean, if you want, you can go to your stream on your phone and check what the audio quality's like and decide if you want to keep streaming or not. I mean, just make a judgment call, then. Okay. Okay, there's totally a creeper right there. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Okay, I guess this drink. You still can't hear Kilmapai, but Kilmapai has canceled their stream. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I just made it here. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh no. Alright, well. Oh, is that a cherry? There's no zoom. I need a spyglass to zoom. Hey, there's a village over there. Some nice looking trees. This is still a little high, slopey, so I don't know about being on this side, but the other side looks pretty nice. I don't know what the heck. It's a nice little village. I might set up at the foothills. Let's see. Let's head around to the village. I mean, it is a village. I can always loot it for all its stuff. Some food. It would be nice. Let's go check out that tree. I'm gonna regret this, but you know. Maybe I won't. Maybe this is just an old windmill from Create. Oh, yes it is. With some good stuff. Don't mind if I do. Save myself some time. Yeah, I totally completed those tasks on my own. Alright. Let's just pick up all this. Cool. Alright. I don't really care about the oak. Unless I'm getting oak tree saplings. So let's head towards the village. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take a look what's over to the left. Alright, nice little forest biome. We have a little pit here. Some random cherry trees, which are cool. Nice big mountain over there. That's cool. This is a nice spot. I know this is funny enough, pretty similar to, I think I was playing Create Astral. Because that's the last one I played and I remember kind of just falling off with that one. But I think it's a similar thing where I kind of set up in a valley near mountains. However, that one I took my sweet time finding a place I liked. Okay, I almost fell in there. Some mountain goats. I have not interacted with mountain goats before, actually. Okay, and I'm still almost freezing. Might steal a bed. Any chests? Oh, this is a small village. Oh, a little nice, a little bigger than I thought it was. Still sad there's no ult mine or anything. But yes, unfortunately, this was meant to be like a stream with Kilmapai. They were going to stream a different game, but we were just going to chat, but their audio is bungled for one reason or another, so it'll just be me. Blue chest. Nice. Red. Hello, chicken. Goodbye, chicken. Yeah, I think I'll collect all of the hay bales. Wish I had some iron from one of the chests, or shears, or a bed. Because I'd prefer not to take one of their beds. But, let's see. I will take this, though. This is a Farmer's Delight stuff. I'm I'm gonna leave that there because it's a compost pile. And it'll naturally compost. So, yeah, what are we looking at here? I think I'm gonna head out to the coast. I want to see how it looks. And decide whether I want to be a little inland or near the coast. And I'll just head over to grab some help anyways. Hey, and there's a little slime island. So I can get some slime there. Let's grab some kelp. Okay. This is like a little lake that goes out to the ocean. Should have made a boat. Oh well. I don't think I'm going to set up along this region because it's too close to the mountainside. I won't have much building area. I think I will set up around there. This pans out. Ooh. Maybe I am lucky. Let's see. Okay. What are we looking at here? Usually this hides a chest or something or other. But maybe not. Let's see. I think it just goes right in. I could come back later for it. At the very least, got some stuff. Got some moss. I can always make more moss. It's a nice benefit. Let's see. Oh, and there's a beach biome here with crabs and such. That looks like an oil spill. Is that wild rice? Don't mind if I do. Sugar cane. I'll need it later. And now my inventory is officially just full. How quickly that occurs. It's very flat here. Not as scenic. I think I will go with area by the village. Yeah, and then we cut back into some old growth taiga. I'm doing it again where I'm automatically just searching. I think the first stream I did for Create Astral, or the last mod pack I streamed, I literally spent the whole stream looking. And it was me finding somewhere satisfactory and just stopping the stream. I think I put a chest down. Ooh, that's spooky. What biome is that? Ominous woods. Ooh, hey, there's a village there. Yeah, I think I will set up shop around here. There's a nice little meteor right there. There's a slime island. Carpet. Another meteor. Yeah, I think right around this section seems pretty cool. I think that's bridge. So, let me head towards that village. Boom, boom, boom. There's sophisticated backpacks in this newer version of Crate Above and Beyond, which should make it easier to store stuff once I have some leather and such, leather and string. Yeah, so let's set that up. I'll need 4 string, 4 leather. So if I just go for some cows, that won't be too big of a deal. I'm gonna set down a chest here just because I think I can come back for some of the stuff. Oh, nice little backup. 7 seconds. The world just started. The moment I start placing things and breaking stuff, it'll go downhill. Alright, village. What have you got in store for me? Interesting architecture. I think I will steal a bed. Benefits everybody if I sleep. 8:30 p.m. is sundown, so should be able to sleep then. Some food items. Oh, I guess 8:30. That's weird. I don't know what the PM is then. A lot of villagers. Hey, there might be a... Lucky there is. Nice little brewing stand. Any chests on the way up here? No. Okay. Don't think I don't see you, cows. I'm sorry, but I do need a backpack. I should have stayed up to go for some chicken. Or some spiders. What's that over there? Oh, that must be a ship. And this is one of the meteors. Wow, it's smacked the crap out of that tree. Yeah, it really did. Weird. It's such a weird beach. I don't know. Either way, let's go grab stuff from this shipwreck. Oh, so there's aquaculture too. Jellyfish is from that mod. I recognize it. And I don't recognize it because I'm smart or anything. I recognize it because it was in a different mod pack I'm currently playing. Lucky me. Buried treasure map. You know, I opened one of these in a different mod pack, and it literally just pointed me to the exact same thing I was, like, in already. Oh, that looks nearby. Maybe I'm gonna be lucky with that. Set that aside. Okay. This says north west. So somewhere along there. I think it's where I'm kind of headed anyways. Yeah, that's kind of back where I was. Let me not do this in the water. Go back to the coast. Alright. I think I'll wait for sundown. I might do some mining in this region. And then go for spiders. Oh wow. This is actually exposed already? That's rare. Usually it isn't. I might as well do this now. So this is part of AE2. This gives you inscribers, which are nice. And then these, since these aren't going to grow me anything, I'll just take them. anything below a flawless Certus Quartz block will not produce anything. So this one's just sort of, there's no point not breaking this stuff. Okay, I wanted that to get out of here, but alrighty. Am I gonna get lucky? Will it fall into my hands? Yes, it will. Alright, what are we looking at? Sometimes they expose resources. Oop, I don't have the right tool to break that. That is a skeleton, not a spider. That, on the other hand, is a spider. Nice. Maybe I'll be able to leave earlier than I thought. I'm heading west. I should be heading northeast, but let's clear out this village. Like I said, I may just take a bed. What are we looking at down here? There is some copper. I may consider it. These loot chests aren't giving me what I want, man. Is Waystones in this pack? No. Okay. I just like to know because then I can take a look out for when I'm in villages as to whether I should look for a Waystone or just keep going. I think this is... No, this is definitely different than... Yeah, I'm taking a bed. So sorry. Okay. Oh, there's another little building over here. I think this is gonna be a hostile building. Cause it's like a old... Yeah, this is giving me hostile vibes. But this is what I like to see. See if I can't get any copper. Looking for copper and iron. Andesite, might as well grab some. Should be able to find plenty later, but... Oh, what? Oh, I don't like that. I just... Deep slate copper we're doing here. Copper is going to be used quite frequently later, so it's always good to get plenty. Thankfully, I found iron. So in this mod pack, resource collection is, I'd say a little. This isn't a Greg Tech pack at all, or Greg related pack. But I will say that what they did to the ores definitely feels like a pack. Wow. Yeah, this is really convenient, I'll say. That doesn't look at all like an actual structure that I'm gonna have to work my way through. But, alright, this looks cool. Glad I found this, and it looks like it's getting to be dark, so towards that. Kind of just looking for the high priority resources. Make charcoal, so I don't want to fill my inventory with coal just yet. Iron and copper, kind of, wow. Suspicious, huh? Look at that, no more iron. Ooh, that looks cool. Is this a... It's called a pick, but it's a bow. Actually, oh, that sunk ingot might be useful. Oh well, the iron's pretty much the most important thing of what I came for. So iron's gonna be mighty rare. Once I get a backpack, I'll show why that is. There's also a dungeon near my house, or where I plan to put my house. So we'll see. That was a cool little building. More so than I expected. Alright. Oh, I see that icon on the minimap for a spider. Don't mind if I do. Where are you? I would find out that it's below ground with my luck. Yep, sounds like it is. But it sounds like it's right near the surface. Okay. Too far down. Can't be bothered. Let's eat some more bread. I should have turned more of the wheat into bread. It's filling up too much of my inventory. At this moment, at least. Alrighty. Let's keep heading back. Get ready to kill 2 spiders. Oh, 3 spiders, because I need 4. Oh, I completely forgot that skeletons, yeah, they're not my friend in this pack. Because I chose, well, not my pack, not the pack. I chose hard, so that's going to be unfriendly to me. And, okay, here we go. Make another chest. Okay, I guess not. Take the bed. String, leather, with me. Alright, spider already spawned back here. Oh, don't tell me it's underground as well. Yeah, it is. Okay. Potentially a spider over here. Mighty close to a skeleton, so I'll have to be careful. Have to be able to take the spider without the skeleton. Okay. Ooh, 2. Not bad. Not bad at all. 1 more necessary. And wow, I'm trapped. Wow, I'm trapped by skeletons. Not fun. There is a spider over there, supposedly. I'm gonna gamble. Oh, yeah, he's right here. Come on. See that creeper moving at me from behind. No luck. There's a skeleton right over this hill. Some zombies. Right, we're gonna just run for our life. Get into the water. Okay, nope. Skelly is still aggravated. Great. Yep, just you. Come on. Just you. Don't go back to the... Oh, come on. No, don't run away. You have speed. Okay, cool, I guess. You know, it bothers me just a little, because Spider Eye is considered a rare drop. compared to string, yet I'll find string 20 times over before finding, or I'll find spider eyes 20 times over before string. Okay. Gonna sneak on by. It looks like there's nothing over here. And we're gonna sleep before anything can get me. Cool. Alright. He is in water. That is not a good thing for me. Not good at all. And I'm headed right for one. It's also in water. Yep, he's shooting bows at me, and I'm out of air. Okay. Let's head back towards that village, get our chests, make a backpack, and then start setting up a home. So we'll just take a chest. Okay. Really hope I picked, yeah. Perfecto. And might as well just go straight for this upgrade since I have it. And we can put this on our back. Just dump everything in there. There we go. Perfect. Got a backpack. We've got a bunch of stuff. We can head out. So I think I'll pit stop, get whatever treasure this is pointing to on the way back. Let me put a waypoint for where I'm intending to go. There's a village up here. This is nice, but it's too flat for me. Doesn't let me build anything interesting. This is real flat, but with a lot of like steep regions nearby, so I can build some pretty cool stuff. Whereas this is just overall just quite flat. No unique geometry. So let me just put a waypoint, temp. We'll head to temp. Oh, so it's somewhere over here. Cool. I'm going to assume it's going to be near the coast of this section since I'm already filling in the map. I always forget if it's 888 or like 88 or 99. Always forget it. Can never remember. I'm referring to which block in the chunk that sunken treasure resides underneath. You? I'm not engaging with that. Can't believe that he would do that. Alright, totally not. Oh, that's cool. It tells me what chunk position I'm in inside of the world data files. Didn't know that. So 9, let's just go for 9. Maybe it's 8. The unfortunate part is if you're wrong, you have to go to 9. You can't physically tell that it's just next door. Okay, so it isn't this block. So 9 would be here. So let's try this one. just barely. Hopefully there's some diamonds and such in here. That'd be nice to get from the start. No diamond, but pretty good haul nonetheless. Alright. Keep headed towards temp now. Is there any usage in maps in this map? This pack? Slice maps. Split maps up, I guess? I don't know. Just copy it. Not much of a reason. Hold on to it, but yeah. I had a saddle. Would be nice. I do not have a saddle. So sad. So slimes do spawn here. That is very convenient to know and to have near my base. Also, I don't know if they're meant to be growing on the ground, because I think I played that before. I think I played like the older version of this mod pack, and it did not have... It had those up in the sky, did not have them down below. So, that's cool. It's nice to see that they actually have like a bunch of aesthetic mods. Adds the bridges, even though it's a bit dilapidated. That looks like a... I'll go check that out later, but that looks like a camp. So I'm curious. I know I'm doing a lot of adventuring, but this is more of a tech pack. Some adventuring, but there's definitely a focus on automation. I haven't even opened the quest book yet, really. Alrighty. Yeah, I think, personally, I end up thinking that stuff like this is a lot more scenic. Now, do I want to be here, or do I want to be... Ooh, there's a nice little ravine. I didn't notice. We can go into here for some resources. This is a nice little smooth area. I'm not going to be there. It's not enough for me. But this... It's near the coast. It's near that. The meteor. It's got a nice backdrop to it in the background. My view distance was turned up a little. Let's go for 15. Well, let's go for 16 and 16. Oh, really? Just like ever so slightly out of view still? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go here. So this will be where I set up shop. So first things first, let's get started with set up some water wheels here. Actually, oh, this is perfect. I already know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to turn this into a dam with water wheels and stuff. Already, I know. That's going to be so cool. Alright, so the water wheels are going here. That got changed very quick. So... and because this is Create 6.0, we have the storage system, so... There's another mod pack where I'm going purely with this storage system, using like item crates and everything. Item vaults, but... I don't know. Alright, let's take a look at the quests. Oh, welcome. Yes. This has trades and progression of tech. You don't need to progress through this, so... 50 inventions, alright. Tire factory. Tired of the grind? Fund it via coins. So the bulletin board gives us trading. The market lets us spend stuff. Shipments let us send stuff out. I think I've done something like this before. Alright. Thank you very much. Now we have the bulletin board. We can take on a profession. I am by nature, I think I'm going to end up let me see, before I decide, let's see how much a oak log shipment gets. That gives you 4 silver. Oh. Yeah, okay, so this gives you 4 silver. Whereas, let's say, is there stone as an option? Just generic stone? Here it is. Cobblestone, 1 silver. And how much does it cost to get another profession? 30 silver. I think I'll go with the... Okay, I have a bad tendency not to just collect. Oh my god, it's nighttime. I'm really glad I didn't just get blown up while I was looking at quests. Oh, nice little jukebox upgrade. That's cute. Don't have anything to jukebox yet. Alright. Let's put the chest down, just start dumping. Like I said, I think in this pack, there's like explicit tiers and stuff, and it gets you into... different things. So high aspirations, that's for automating that. Speed run. Okay. Lifesavers. Ooh, this is taking a minute to load. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, we have Project Red. That's cool. I'm not going to use this because instead of using this for detecting and requesting items, there's a wonderful, wonderful thing in Create now. Okay, that's cool. Bubble blocks. Huh. That's cool. Pass me the butter. Oh yeah, we're definitely going for an extendo grip. I do know a little bit of Lua, but computer craft is a little difficult. Servos are a little annoying though, but we'll see about that. So we have sophisticated storage. Oh yeah, here we go. This is going to be what we're going to use in the future. Metallurgy. So this is ore processing. It's very, very lovely. So when we break something, it's going to be crushed. At which point, if we use a mining tool, which is what we have right now, we're going to get stuff that's crushed. And currently, the only thing we can do, can't induction smelt. I wish I could select induction smelter. Because you either smelt it or induction smelt it down to a nugget, at which point you can compact it back to an ingot, which that just gives you, in the best case, via induction smelting, you either get 1 to 3 ingots, However, if you go the route of milling, crushing, or pulverizing, you actually get, is this really 1 to 3? Okay. You get 1 to 3 by default, but it doesn't go to a nugget. It goes to a dust. At which point, you can wash it and double up how much you get. So if we go straight for mill and washing, we can double our default smelting. So this would give us 6. It's still not great, but we're getting there. And then we can end up going to this. The best one is superheated mixing, because you can end up doing a pulverizer, then superheated mixing, and at that point you're at 36 nuggets. So you tripled or quadrupled your nugget or your ingots. So yeah, mill, wash, and then we can do it manually from that point. Market. What are we looking at here? I've already made a backpack. I don't need another one. Oh, that's very convenient. This is nice. I don't need this as well. That's funny. Oh, this is for computers. I thought this was for other stuff, but railway. I might pick that up later. Nope. Pet owner starter pack. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, yeah, this is a cool challenge to do. That's convenient as well. And then these are all convenient for... Yeah. Okay, we'll get to that stuff later, but I think we're going to start out with being a miner. I'm going to need a little bit more... Right? Cool. That's repeatable. That's cool. Oh, wow, okay. Jump? Jump. Oh, gosh. Golly. Well, I guess I've already jumped a bunch. Alright, now I can buy a... 30 silver coin gives me a trade station, but what I need is go for being a miner. Cool. So that should have given me something, I guess. Oh. I'm like, that was odd. I didn't get what I expected. So am I able to use this, or does it have to be in a trade station? Cool. Cool. You're kidding me. This doesn't let me use cobblestone? Ah, shucks. And it's nice. I think I'll... Sandstone's pretty renewable once you get later, but quite later. Okay, well, that was a mistake. Should have been logs. Oh well. Hoping this pays out. Alright. In that case, let's start building. I'm going to start with the dam. and I'm going to, well, okay. Should I start with a dam or should I start automating? I make some of these. A wrench is a big deal. Metal press is going to require an iron block on an andesite machine, and that's 8 kinetic mechanisms. Oh boy, this already starts off brutal. Okay, at least the beginning. Okay, that's also broken. So it's a 1-to-1 on andesite to start with, and then this is halving it if we get a mixer. So goal 1 is a mixer. Local brick, bulk blasting. Okay, so we should get a fan. So let me see again. We need a mechanical press, which means we need this, which means we need andesite alloy. The others aren't too bad, but that means we need algal brick, which is going to require bulk blasting or smelting. I prefer bulk blasting. Requires algal blend, which that's not nearly as big of a deal. Clay and seagrass. We can mix it. So it seems like mixers are the name of the game. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna make space for the dam just because that's giving me power to start with, but then I'm gonna transition into just mining. On that note, I'm going to need some stone in the future pretty quickly. Let's carve out. I'm gonna raise the water level here. So I think I'm gonna set the height to be level on this side with the, put a pin right here. This will be the center block. And we'll just have it be up against this wall. Alright, we need to sleep. Totally not a skeleton right there. Please do not notice me. Okay, he didn't notice me. learn some cool stuff. Oh, I'm realizing the game audio's louder than I am. Maybe drop that down to 15 with blocks down to 50. There we go. We're about the same volume now. I also pushed my mic away, so that's kind of my fault. But, and what we can do later is we'll initially use this dam for power directly to our create contraptions, but later we can use it to power the steam turbines or the steam generators. So will work out nicely. I think for the moment we'll just end up going with a wood and cobble appearance, just to keep it simple. And I don't think I'm going to care about lowering it any more than this, because visually this is all going to be underwater. I'm going to raise this up several blocks. The water wheels are, say, I'm going to go for the big water wheels, so they're quite large. But we'll see. I don't know why I still have this map in my hand. Let me get rid of it. Lots of dirt. I think I'm just going to end up using this as sort of a base station for the moment. Just power all my create stuff right off the side. And then once we can automate andesite alloy, or I guess we're not going to be automating andesite alloy. Well, we will, but once we... Yeah, I guess once we can automate andesite alloy, we'll move on. Because by that point, I should be able to start making some cooler things. So. Alrighty. So here we go. We've got quite a bit of room to work with. I'm gonna hide more power underneath, but at least on the top there will be one set of it. And I think we're gonna bring up the dam, say, I don't want it to be that thick. We'll just make it. Oh, don't tell me this goes all the way through. You can't tell at that point, so I don't care. Maybe I should have left this 2 blocks in. So I think, let's see. 6 blocks across I can work with. So, yeah. I think we'll scrape off both of these sides. We'll need some of these resources anyways, so it's not like it's a waste. Yeah. Taking it down there is fine. Okay, there's some copper right there. Don't mind if I do. We're definitely going to go down there and visit later. Bring this down. I think that's fine. Just bring that down one. And then we'll fix this because I brought this over too much. There we go. So we will have here. I think we'll raise it up. This side we'll just demonstrate it like that. Do I want to inset it a little? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll inset it a little. Will that be too much? No, it won't. Oh, I totally should have set up spruce trees to start growing. I should have done that. Yep. All right, let's get started on that. Is occultism in this pack? Interesting. Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3. All right, so we'll have more later. Totally forgot about that. That's not great. We do want to keep. So I'm gonna do. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Sorry, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna build this exactly. This side is fine. This is not too big of a deal. I can easily justify this. Well, okay, maybe I should do it. And let's say 2 waste gates. So we'll have it be 1 over. So 1, 2, 3, and 1. And then over here, be 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1 over. Maybe we'll just do 2 for the waste gates. 2 blocks. Take these down. This over 1. Water flow out from these 2 right here. These 2 right here. So these will be the waste gates. Come right across. Should there be a waste gate in the middle? Well, regardless of whatever question I'm asking, I should be going to sleep. Okay, so let's see. I think that's fine. Yeah. Let these be little waste gates. And then the back end. I don't think I need to really dress up this. I can sort of skimp on material. Well, problem is I'll always know. So on the back part here, I think So on that side, that adds some depth to the front, but on this side, I really don't want to put the logs down because that's going to go like really far down. I think I'm gonna go for doing. I do still want depth on the build, but we could mirror it really. So we'll leave the dirt here. Do I want to go there? No, I don't want to go there. Too much. This gives me 4 to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like 5. Okay, we will. I think I know what I'm going to do. I've answered my own question. We get up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inside, and then this will be the retaining wall. I think just going down to say here is plenty. I don't really think anyone's going to observe lower than that, really. But because I know there's copper right there and I'm kind of ignoring it, but yeah, oh well. If I regret it, I regret it. That's not what I meant to do. Wow, did I use up all the cobblestone? Crazy. Alright. And then we'll use this as base here. We'll drop down. I don't need this above water. Honestly, I could drop it down further. I just needed it at least to be covered so that I'm not spending... Yeah, that works. There we go. And where are the pylons? Right here. And then over on this side right here. So that will be one on this side. Yep, that checks out. That checks out. Hey, one of the trees grew. Perfect. Great news. Yep, cool. And then once I get some iron, I can start filling this up. Does this go anywhere? Nope. Perfect. And then the water wheels will fit right in there, and we'll just have them pour the water down out. Yep, perfect. Perfecto. I will use a little dirt to clean up this side here. It's definitely gonna reach out. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, 2 trees. Don't mind if I do. logs so we can finish off the accents. The build. Alright. So this will be the back part of it. I think that yeah, I think that's an appropriate level. All right, so that's mostly done. Now to start mining, I guess. Really did kind of go off and just start building. I will make myself a iron pick just to get started. Turn these all into planks in anticipation of the future. What does it cost me to try to make this? Test an upgrade base, 2 iron, 6 iron, 4 string. If I had the string, I actually might have gone for that, but I think the spot taken up by a crafting table is fine. Let's go to that ravine. Yeah, so let's set this up as home. Set this up as our dam. Yeah, we're gonna go into here. Start mining right down there. Yep. Goal is I don't know. Goal's to just get stuff. I don't really know. How do I want to make my way down? Figure it out later, I guess. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Got some zinc. Copper's a lot more forgiving, I believe. I hope. I say believe, but it's definitely an I hope. Alright. Should I make a bucket? I should make a bucket. Having the water on hand might be useful, and then getting lava later might be useful. Actually, I think I'm going to leave this water here. Might be a convenient way to get back up later. Right. Let's grab some coal. I should have dropped some more of this stuff off, but oh well. My inventory's pretty clear, so. Alright, we're gonna go for... Okay, that is a lot more copper ore than I thought. That is a lot more copper ore than I think. Okay, it keeps going. Should be able to make torches now. Do we have dynamic lighting on? Oh. What are we looking at down here? Wow, that quickly? Oh boy. And I don't have the I've been playing a mod pack that has keep inventory on recently, and that has given me too much confidence to go to places that I should not be going. I don't have a shield yet. I need to make a shield. Otherwise, I'm totally gonna get wrecked. I don't even have a shield. And let's also make a axe. Cool. Alright. We can continue now. That looks like some lead. Oh yeah. Nice. I hear you. I know you're behind me. Cool. Okay, it's begun. Let's just start. You know what? We're gonna do the classic. The running for my life and lighting up the cave as I go. Oh, I hear multiple sounds. Okay. Keep doing the run for my life and light up the cave as I go tactic. I know there's some creepers over here, so we're just gonna kind of drop off some torches and then disappear, because I'm not dealing with that. They're too quiet for my heart, and I can't stand that. Some lapis here, which is nice. Alright. Let's just fill up this. There we go. Cool. We can work our way through here. Oh, geez. What's down here? Pottery shards. That's it? Okay. Nothing too bad. Huh. That's interesting. It was kind of just hidden back here. Some more coal. Alright, the goal is, I would say, considering the fact that it's a pretty bad ratio to start with for iron, I think I'm going to aim for a stack or two, maybe, preferably 3. If I get 3 stacks, that's equivalent to a stack of iron. And that should last me at least a little while. I'd also collect some andesite as I go, seeing as that is going to be the primary source of andesite alloy. Okay. Lead. So far so good with all this iron. Okay. Now that it's lit up, I feel a lot safer. I can only imagine why. That is what I thought I saw. Gold. We'll go for this. Okay. How are we doing? Stuff I'm not likely to find down here. Put that away. Okay. some more zinc, but I'm going for iron right now. Some bones. I would have thought those creepers would have despawned by now, but I guess not. If only I could be so lucky. Let's go check out that dark section back up here. Forgot to check that out like twice. And I'm glad I did. Wow. Oh wow, I'm really glad I decided to check it out. Son of a gun. Okay, nothing up here necessarily. Wow, okay, I guess I missed this as well. After I just said nothing up here. Okay, that's what I expected to happen. I should go back to where I found that diamond and dig around all around it. Really hope I don't dig into where all these spiders are waiting. Right on the other side of this wall. I hear lots of creatures. I'm glad they're in a different cave. That's all I'll say. What are we looking at? Stacking some change. Not bad, not bad. I would like more. Those creepers despawn? Are we in business? Oh wait, I forgot they're down here. I think they despawned. Okay, well, let's rush then. Let's rush to fill in this whole thing with light. Skedaddle. Since it seems empty of mobs. See, the thing is, mobs spawn based on a radius around you. So the quicker you move and fill in light, less of a chance they have to spawn around you. Which is a good thing for you. I'm eventually coming in here, so I'm going to leave that there. You can always come back after, yep, and that's why you do that. Because now this whole region is way less likely to have mobs. Whereas that region is still scary. Okay, what are we looking at here? Kind of skedaddled past anything of value. So to begin with, there was that zinc. Okay. There's some sulfur up there, but that's not ready, not pertinent yet, so I don't really care. Oh, don't think I don't see you, you baby zombie. Oh, do I hate baby zombies. Where are you? There you are. Wait. Perfect. Ugh. easily reach up here. Gold. Can I reach that? Yes. That's also going to cause all that to fall. Hey, there's some lead right there. And more gold. Almost missed that. There's some diamond right over there, so I might go for that. However, though, I'm definitely going for an enchantment table as soon as I can with diamond. No point using diamond without enchantments on it. It's just a waste. Even if I can't get well, you can only get mending from fishing, but even if I can't get mending on it, at the very least, getting efficiency and fortune on it would be nice. Use it as my primary tool for digging stuff up. Alright. Yeah. On that note, I think I will just go straight for the diamonds. Gotta be careful. Creepers might detect me. That's not diamond. I was tricked. Bamboozled. Okay, I actually need to move. They're definitely coming towards me. Do I have enough gold? 25 gold. I won't blow up any blocks if they're in water, so I can fight them off. He's losing against the water flow. That's nice. Yep, just keeping you in my vision, no other reason. Because I know I'm going to look away and you're going to do that. Literally the millisecond he got out of my vision. I don't really care, you were too far from me. Ooh. Literally knew it. The moment I was like, oh, he's at the corner of my vision. Turned a little, I was like, oh, he's out of my vision. Came straight for me. Stressful. If I was in full iron and this wasn't hard mode, I wouldn't care. But this is hard mode, and I did this to myself, so... More diamond ore. Wouldn't pick hardcore, though. I'd prefer to afford a mistake. So, organize my inventory. So what are we looking at? Almost 2 stacks, almost 2 stacks, half a stack, 6 diamonds. So I can make a diamond pick. And if I take... Wow, you just love scaring me. Okay. We're just gonna take that lava, and then we're gonna turn it to obsidian up above. How much do I need for a enchantment table? Or it's enchanting. I always say enchantment, but it's enchanting. So we're looking at 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian, so we need 4 lava. There should be a lava pit up above. Do I really only have 4 coal? Oh well. Well, once I get enough obsidian to enchant a pickaxe, I can move on to further down this cavern, see what they've got. Looking forward to it. I think that will mark the end of this cave diving adventure. Take the spoils and sort of head up above. It is midday, so I can return if I can get back up in a timely manner. This is the one that lets me get up quick. Where's this? Yeah, this is definitely it. Yeah. Okay. This is this section of the cave. That cave goes that way as well. Pretty nice. So there's that lava pool that's right there that I'm definitely going to collect for an obsidian. I say definitely, but I think that meteorite might have some lava. In which case I'll leave that alone. Alright. Julio. Made it in and out of there in one piece. A lot better than some other mining trips I've done in the past. Okay. Let's head back towards home base. Did I really only get 22 cobblestone that whole trip? Wow. Nice. Usually I walk away from a... Well, usually I don't go cave diving. Usually I end up strip mining, which takes way longer. Cave delving is way more valuable. So, usually I end up doing that, and that just takes up all my time. Let me not use up all of my cobblestone. I'm gonna need it for other things. Alrighty. Okay. So we already have a millstone. It would be nice to go find some of the other create buildings to just take more stuff without having to build it manually, because it is a pain in the butt. I think we can get started with this. First things first, let's get started with clay. I'm gonna need lots of clay, so I think, let me make one more shovel. Once I use up both shovels, that'll have been enough for clay. I think that'll be enough for the moment. Eventually, we're going to automate clay with what's it called? Grinding wheels and then washing sand. Or just washing sand to start with, I guess. Because find sand. But for now, we're just going to go for clay blocks. A little rare, but should be able to find enough of them. There we go. Cool. Wrong spot. Hey, that's lucky. Several leaves in one gave me that. I ended up watching a YouTuber the other day that he's still living and building on like a Minecraft alpha world. It's kind of crazy. Especially how different the game looks and stuff, and that like one of the things is that like leaves don't necessarily decay correctly, so sometimes like you have to burn them down manually for it to be, you know, for all the leaves to disappear correctly. And it's just like, wow, okay. All these things we take for granted in normal Minecraft, that like it just works like that. There's no bug to it, you know? Just interesting to me. Alright, off for clay. I think I see a little patch right there. Another patch right there. So normally you don't need the clay, but because we need algal blend, we need clay. Normally you're just mixing andesite with an iron nugget, and that's it. So that was what I was referring to with, like, it's not a Greg tech pack or anything, but it's definitely got some aspects of that, like, just overly complicating recipes and adding, you know, tool chains to actually use them. Oh boy, ouch. Yeah, we need clay and kelp to make algal blend. At which point you can make algal bricks, and then the algal bricks mix with the andesite to make andesite alloy. Bit of a recipe. A bit of a recipe. And then to make a single machine requires like a buttload of stuff, so. More clay. We're also going to go for that coal while I'm at it. I think the first thing I'm going to do once I have... Well, I don't need power because I can just do it with a water wheel. I think once I have some more create resources, I'm going to create a kelp farm. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Because having that nearby and renewable is going to be nice. Granted, I mean, I have this whole ocean, so I can very quickly get kelp. I'm not worried about needing more. It's just sort of having it automated collecting into a chest. It's kind of the comfort of it. Because I could very easily just swim around real quick and break some of these deeper kelps, especially over there, and just, I mean, I think I'll be good. On that note, might as well just break all these kelps. Some of these go deep real quick. Go up. So yeah, I'm not hurting for kelp really. And this stuff grows really quick, relatively. So this gives me some Nautica vibes when I'm, you know, deep in the kelp biome. This reminds me of that video. I can't remember if it was like PewDiePie or Markiplier, where they were in there and like from one frame to the next, you see that like, I don't remember what it was, but that like sawtooth animal leap out at him and he just freaks out. And it's so funny. Because they were just talking, like the creator was just talking about how like, oh yeah, you know, I saw that and it scared me, or I didn't see it. And then it happens again. So, just found it funny. Alright, I think that's enough kelp for the moment. We'll just swim through all this. This is kind of the part where like auto-collecting is more convenient. So, okay, let's continue with the clay collection. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Should I go straight for grout? Grout lets me go to, what's it called? Tinker's Construct. You can make seared bricks and such. You need lava. Mining dripstone will also be beneficial. And at least getting the iron for cauldrons to then make dripstone into them, and then I can have renewable lava. I've already done the math. I did the math for a different playthrough where it comes... Well, I didn't do the math. You look it up. It's about 19 minutes to fill up a single... on average, it's 19 minutes to fill up a single crucible. Now, obviously, that is with some level of RNG, so that's why it's the average. Okay, let's see. How many stacks of kelp and how many stacks of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Some more clay would be nice. And considering I'm also going to make... Let's just stand here for a second. Seared brick. I need at least just enough to make a smelter. So if I want to make 2x2 too tall with a controller and a fuel tank, so 8. So I'll need 8 plus let me look up Tinker's construct. So yeah, you need the grout. It makes a seared brick. And so smelter controller. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it did this to me. Oh boy. Okay, so I guess we're going to be sticking with the seared melter to start with. So that's not nearly as bad. But because we can smelt it into iron, and that'll be more efficient. But for the future smeltery, I mean, that's going to be a little bit of seared. I mean, a stack of grout will go to 16 blocks, which if I fill the base with 4 and the sides with 2, 2, 2, 2, that's going to be 4, 4, 4, 12. So I think a single stack. Well, yeah, a single stack or 2 of grout can work. We'll go for a single stack of grout. So it's a 1 to 8 ratio for this. Let's just go for 2 stacks. Screw it. So 8 completes a single stack. 16 completes. That's 2 stacks right there. Then I'll need, it's 2, so I'll need a single stack of sand and a single stack of gravel. Which, wow, I wonder what I'm standing on. I know I put a hold on it, but I'm realizing, like, if I can get into Tinker's construct, like, right away, that could be a huge boon. Instead of smelting, because I can mill, because I already found one. And then I can go straight into... I have dirt. Dirt. I'm gonna collect a couple dirt. Because it'll let me... Okay. I can place the dirt down and then sort of mine from a higher vantage point. I think we're just going to clear out this whole section. Okay. It was funny, I was playing a different mod pack recently, like today, and it's an older one. I'm not streaming it or anything. It's just thought it was a remake of an older chicken block pack, and it involves pretty much your main source of resources is our chickens, and they have like all sorts of chickens. You have like, I'm just gonna stay out in the ocean. I'm not worried about going back to land right now. A bunch of wood. The main thing was like, that's like the point of the pack. What was funny is it has functional storage in it, and I was hosting it. I placed down a functional storage block, and the server just imploded. And I wasn't ready for it. Like, I literally placed it, and it just crashed. So it was funny, but I was not at all ready. I knew what to do. Or, okay, Google knew what to do. I looked it up. But man, if you ever work with mod packs or you're like making a server for your mod pack, some of the bugs you run into are so incomprehensible. Like at least for Forge, like the error reports in old Forge were somewhat readable. They weren't great, but it wasn't that bad. But now Forge has been doing this thing with mix-ins and stuff, and like the way it loads or is running stuff, it's like through so many layers of obfuscation that you can't even tell what's going on. The actual bug is like 5 layers deep. I'm gonna need more, a little more sand, a lot more gravel. It was just annoying. It was like, because I've had to debug that kind of stuff like several times over already, just because it's completely incomprehensible. I think 2 of the times I could figure it out because like there was one line that had the correct, like the actual like cause of the problem. There was one time, oh man, I could not figure it out. I literally ended up having to sort of turn off all the mods, then turn on half of them, start sort of profiling it with that, and then had to end up going and eventually I found it doing that, like turning them half on, half off, and sort of like narrowing it down. It ended up being, I can't even remember. It ended up being 2 mods were conflicting, and they could have worked together, I think, with configuring, but like the one mod didn't add that much value to the mod pack, so I kind of just deleted it. It was like a rendering mod, had no like gameplay value, so I don't care about flint. Probably shouldn't throw it right down. I'm literally just gonna go right back into it. So let me switch to this side. That'll let me know once I've hit my target. So I already have a stack of 2 stacks of sand. I'm just waiting to see a drowned, like, come out from the corner and attack me. there's something in the water over here. Don't know what. It's just a bat. Okay, so it's not in the water, it's underground. So. In this short time, quite a lot of it grew back already. I'm referring to the kelp, but it's nice. I'm eventually gonna have to go to the Nether, but I think I can hold off from that for at least until Act 2. I don't need any smelting or any heated mixing at this moment. Oops. Okay, so that's halfway there for the gravel. Gravel seems to be taking way longer than the others did. I think it's just me. There's another good patch of gravel. Almost drowned. Almost done with this part. I shouldn't have to do this ever, or not for a long time. At least once I have, like, better tools and such. Maker's Construct is a thing. I did just forget about that. Okay. I think I have enough gravel mined up. Nope. Just almost there. Almost there. Okay. That's... And there we go. Perfect. Alright. Where is... Where's the crafting table I just made? Here it is. There we go. Oh, I think I did my math wrong. Yeah, I may have done my math wrong. Something tells me. Well, I guess I ended up with a lot more grout. Might as well just go all in on it then. Collected it all for that purpose, might as well use it for that purpose. Cool. So I can smelt all this grout into seared brick. Is there a more efficient manner of getting seared brick? There's grout. Then molten clay on a stone button. Really? That's it? Seared stone. Melt. Let's melt grout, and that gives you 2 bricks. Okay, so once I get some grout going, I'll just use up enough now to get it started. Once I have enough, I'm not gonna need to do more. That's convenient. I wish I knew about this recipe. Stone button and 125 molten clay. And why do I have a feeling this is literally just, yeah, wow. And that's 250 millibuckets, so that's 2 bricks from a single clay. That's way more efficient. Oh well, it's enough to start with now, so. And I also need to wait anyways for the full Inker Smeltery. So, not a big deal. I don't lose out on much. Well, hello there. I'm interacting with you. That's... okay. I guess he trapped himself down there. I don't know. Let's make myself a furnace. I wish I had more. I think I'm gonna... I think I'm going to... I think I'm gonna mine out a stairway downwards, and in the meanwhile, collect all that cobble. Oh my lord, is he still going for me? Okay. That scared me again. I think I'll make the staircase from there, since that's already a little more sloped. Just make it this. Ouch. Well, shucks. Bruh. Seriously? Well, that was a bad plan, I guess. Jeez. Fine. I guess I'll stop here and just move over to the right. So theoretically, work my way down here, and then this will be platform. Cobblestone generator is my favorite thing. Sorry, I'm curious. Okay, so re-chiseled is in this pack, but not chipped. I really like how chipped does stuff. Because, yeah, re-chiseled doesn't have stuff for like packed mud, but chipped does. And I really like the way chipped's blocks look with regards to like some of the designs, because I can do some really cool like factory builds with them. I can also end up getting more textures from a single block. So I can use stone for multiple things. I don't have to use stone just for one part of the build. So I can have cobbled stone, which is, I know it's the same name, but it's different than cobblestone, on the base and treat it like a foundation of a building. And then I can take that same, like, it's stone, but it's a different pattern of stone, and use it for somewhere higher up, like actual bricks and such. So I always find that nice. I ended up getting a lot of andesite. More than this isn't what I was aiming for, but okay. I think I'm gonna like slowly zigzag my way down to the corner. But okay, cool. I just wanted some cobblestone. Turn this into a quarry. Just salvage all of the cobblestone here. Just make it go straight down. If you enter the ravine from the wrong corner. Oops. Let's go check on this meteorite and see if there's any lava here that I can take advantage of. Well, I got my answer. There is no lava whatsoever to take advantage of. Okay. I wanted to do that. I should have, darn it. I should have started smelting the logs, but I wanted to make more than one furnace. Smelt logs and do other things in parallel. 3 is fine for now. So have any more wood? I don't care about, actually, I don't care about birch logs. I'll torch birch logs in a heartbeat. I'll use birch later, but right now I don't mind it. Right now all the builds are going to be done in spruce, so spruce is more important. Relatively. I do need another chest already. Cool. Let's see. What are we looking at? So, algal blend. So clay with that makes algal blend, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio per item. Versus if I make. Okay, so it's a 1-to-1 no matter what. So there's no benefit from using a mixer. So I don't need to hesitate to use up all of it. Nice. 4 stacks of algal blend. So we can then... I would like to bulk blast, but that's not in the cards. Algal brick, on the other hand, I believe this does produce a better ratio. Yeah. That's cool. Algal lantern. This I will hesitate to use directly in builds. Let's smelt just a stack of grout, I think. It's plenty. We're just going to distribute coal or charcoal to each one in even amounts. I can wait. Alrighty. I'll leave that there until I have saplings to fill. I found myself really not using swords in like ever anymore. There's not much of a reason. Like they do the sweeping, but because I rarely find myself fighting off a horde of enemies, I tend to end up preferring the axe. I don't know. Because, like, well, okay, I'll admit that this is a problem that's probably mostly my own fault, but I have very poor inventory management. So, as a side effect, I'm always struggling for space. Dedicating an entire inventory space to a sword to attack stuff when I already have an axe which does that plenty always just felt like a waste to me. Okay. Let's go check on the smelting progress. That's enough. Oh, this doesn't need that much. So that should be plenty to get started with the smelter. I need to sleep. Alright, let's go sleep. Yep, I waited too long. Darn, I always wait till like a little too long and mobs start spawning. Alrighty. I'm not acknowledging that that just grew. Do not care. Oh well. Get more charcoal out of it, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I'm living off my village spoils still. Okay. Doing pretty good. I think I'm gonna need some glass. I didn't even think about that. Because the seared melter... So I'm going with the seared fuel. Oh, I can't because it uses... Oh, I can use a solid here. Need a seared melter, which requires either one of these. That's 5. And then... That's 5 glass. No matter what, it's 5 glass. And then the seared heater is not one. So 6 glass. Might as well just go for the 8. Yep, so now we just wait. I think I'll do a little more work on this. Did I miss? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So, the idea is that I need to raise these up 1 each. I'm still debating whether I want it on this level or to raise it up 1 more in the wall height. Still debating. I think I will raise it up 1 more on the wall heights. But not at the moment. Almost done here, and I can start smelting some glass. This is plenty seared brick. So while using grout inside of the casting table would be smarter, unfortunately I need an ingot gold cast, which requires gold, which I have, so I might as well do that. I should have just taken it all out. Oh well. Either way. Math is not mathing. I think. So 27, this will be 28. Okay, that's correct. So 32 and 4 and 2. Yeah, there we go. So that'll be the next last part. And I do have some andesite, not that much. I have more Is there anything else I can use andesite for? Not. Ooh. Cool. I'll just use it as a stone. So there is no reason for me to care then. Okay, cool. Oh. Nice. We have 50 andesite alloy. That will go a ways. I can't say it'll go a long ways because it's mod pack. So let's make a solid heater. Let us make a gauge, which we can then make into a melter. And then let us make a sear tank. I'm going to use the heater for now since wood is a lot more renewable at the moment than lava. That will change eventually. At least for the moment. Just going to get this in here. So, how much can you hold? How many? 12 ingots? Perfect. Okay, so now I can... Let me also... Oh, darn it. I do need more. Because this, or this, is my option. I could do more with this. Yeah, I'll do this. And we will take... I need a ingot gold cast, which is 1 ingot worth of gold. Okay, and we'll just use... what can I use to make this? Clay brick? Sure. As well. Oh, and I also need a faucet. Yep. Okay, so I'm totally out of it. I don't have enough. We'll just do another 8. I'm like, feels too convenient that it's gonna work out perfectly like that. Nope, no it won't. Don't delude yourself. So we'll smelt a single of you. Nice. One more. We'll have the thing right there. Okay. Perfect. So we have ourselves a nice little gold ingot cast. Now I can just dump the grout in here. And it's going to give us... So each one of these is normally a single brick. This will give us... Okay, that gave us a lot more than I thought. It gave 4 bricks. Yeah, that was a lot. Which is nice. I'm happy about that because it's way cheaper. Now, theoretically, from the ore processing, I should be able to mill it and get a 1:3 ratio for dusts. And then I should be able to melt it from a 1:3 ratio. So I can essentially get full ingots. I skipped right to it. Interesting. Foundry melting is different. Really? The foundry. Okay, I should just look at iron dust. So in a foundry, we get, 3 nuggets of iron and a nugget of nickel. Versus just melting gets 3. Okay. And then this gives you Matter ball gives you more? Okay, I guess. Yeah, so that's kind of the deal. This gives you 1. This gives you 2 with the nickel. So if we need nickel, then bulk washing will probably be the method. But at least for the moment. And then utilizing... Well, that's interesting. Utilizing crushing wheels, we can get more. Mills will just give us 3. So perfect. We have a 1-to-1 ratio. And I can make myself a seared basin. Nice. Okay. And because I have the andesite, it is time to begin the water mills. Andesite age begins. Do half and half. And we'll just go all in. Cool. Actually. And a small water wheel at the end, just to get the power speed up. Alrighty. So, theoretically, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to have the water spill out here. So, we're going to... wood is cheapest, so I'm going to use wood. Shouldn't have broken the bottom one. Oh well. Okay. The trees are growing as fast as I'm taking them down, so I think that's sufficient. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna treat this as the base layer. This isn't wood. Totally isn't, just a... Yeah, this is the cool epoxy thing. Okay. Ouch. Nothing happened. Okay. So what we're gonna do is... Okay, we have to go one up. There will be a small water wheel at the end, which I'll just slowly push back. I guess I'm not going to do it on the end, because that's too weird. And my axe is going to break, and yeah, there we go. Okay. here. Add the small one here. Cool. And then theoretically, where's my bucket? Where did I put the bucket? Bucket of lava. Shoot. I gotta put the lava somewhere. Once I have the iron, oh, I still need dripstone. Okay. So we're gonna place the water here. And then theoretically, yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Should be able to just fill in this whole thing. The whole thing with water. Nice. But theoretically, this should look like this now, from the other side. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that looks real cool. It's got the little waste gates coming out of it and everything. Alright. Nice, so we've got create power and we've got quite a bit of it. Each one of these is 512 with a power, with a gear ratio change. That'll give us a bunch more. On that note, we're going to do a gear ratio change. I'm just going to bring it up twice because I want to. Darn. And might as well just fill in all the wheels until then, because I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to be waiting for more wheels. Count. I really should count. Numbers, numbers. This is a numbers game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4, use this, and then do a gear ratio. Shut up. For the time being, 4 then is fine, which I just made 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So now we're going to take this off. Alright. 1, 2. Okay, you're not supposed to be this way. Then alright. Nice. So pull up. We have a bit of a better speed. That should be sufficient to run things, I believe. 32 RPM. How much RPM does a mixer require? Alright, I guess I'm looking it up because the game just doesn't want to tell me. Cool. Mechanical mixer. What does it require? 30 RPM. I think I have that because I just remembered why this is going. It felt like this was going slower because it is. Because the water wheel is special. Yay. What do I want to do about the water wheel? Small one. I have to have water flow act against this in reality for it to, you know. I could have water flow down like this. Then it doesn't interfere with anything and it won't touch the bottom. I'll do that for the moment. Not worried about it because eventually I'm going to get a rotational speed controller. which, yeah, I'll eventually get it. Okay, that's not too bad. So, water will flow down, press against here, and then I'll have it... It'll be a little cursed, I think, but having it... Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. It's cursed, but speed it up the amount I need it to. There we go. That's the 32 I was expecting. So now I can take this power and we can start powering different crate machines. So first things first, we're going to get the millstone powered. And I have windmill bearing, which is nice. I can immediately make, I mean, that was easy anyways, so. Let's make another, let's just make 4 of these. This doesn't work. Wow, dang. I thought that would work. Darn. Do I make an andesite machine or an andesite casing? Oh, well, darn. I wish I knew before I did that. That's more convenient. Cool. And we're going to make a gearbox. Not what I meant to do. We're going to do a gearbox here. And I think I'll make a hopper with my iron to pipe stuff in and out of here. Do I have enough iron for that? No. Do we have any alternative hoppers? No. That's fine. There's no biggie. I would like a case make. Yep, we'll just do this. Nice. So now we can take all of the crushed iron that we got, just toss it in. And it's going to give us a 1-to-3 ratio. So we're going to get 60, oh, we're going to get 100 and something. Brain just doesn't want to work right now. We're going to get 192 iron dust. And then that'll go down to 192, no, be 192 times 3 ingots, which 3 times 3, 9, 9 divided by 9, 1, so that dust to nuggets to ingot, it's just 1 to 1. Yeah, I think the last time I played this mod pack, I didn't step into the I didn't start using the millstone because I think the millstone has an easy recipe. Yeah, so I didn't start using the millstone and the smelter right away, so I was literally just hemorrhaging iron for no reason. Like, I literally had mined up several stacks worth of iron and then just did nothing, wasted it. Compared to this, which is literally like a single stack is going to give me as much, if not more, than I had the entire other playthrough. Oh, I didn't realize it maxed out. So we can come here And we can start smelting this. So that's one ingot. I'm just gonna go for blocks, because it's quicker to pour out. And then instead of hoppers later, we can use chutes, which I really hope the recipe is the same. Yes. And that is much more convenient than using still processing, just finished. Yeah, that's collecting stuff. No, don't waste it. Look at that, block of iron. Be so long to get that in the last. I'm just thinking about it because I played Create Above and Beyond back when it was in like 1.16.5, and it's just, yeah, I look back on that and I'm like, wow. At that time, I think I was playing that post. I streamed a Skyblock Odyssey playthrough. I think I did that after that playthrough, and I was busy doing that. I was wasting so much iron. Because I didn't, I mean, it's literally right here in the quest book. I'm doing the milling, got the dust, I'm doing the melting, I got the nuggets, and I'm casting it all the way down to here. That's the thing I'm doing right now. How are we doing on charcoal? That. Grab more. Now that I have blocks of it, once I can make myself an andesite machine, I can make a press and then make chutes. So might be able to avoid needing to make hoppers at all. The main thing, the main hope is that I can use chutes to grab from an inventory, push it into here, and then pull it down. And just crush whatever resource without needing to think about it. And the same thing here, I can use chutes to pull down from here without having to monitor it. Although in this case, hoppers might be better because I think hoppers do smart pulling from here. They only pull like the end resource, otherwise like they'd pull the cast, which doesn't make any sense. So. The main thing is once I've got all this, I can start making. I keep forgetting. I need the dripstone. I keep forgetting about it. That I need dripstone to get. What's it called? Be able to produce renewable lava. I don't know. I just keep forgetting it for some reason. I think I'm gonna stop it after processing all of the iron because that's a good milestone, sort of setting up a good ore processing loop. So now I can actually process all of them as if I was playing normal Minecraft. Great start, you know? But, yeah. This isn't the only thing. This is just metallurgy for the first go around. I think later we have, no, I guess, I thought mechanism was a part of this pack, but I guess I lied to myself. It totally isn't. my inventory is becoming cluttered once again with a billion different things. Is this finished? Nope, it's almost there. I think I have enough to make a hopper instead of sitting here. Jeez. Alright. Just gonna keep tossing it in there, and I just have to sit here and collect now, so that's gonna save me some time. Let's see, how expensive is this again? So I need 8 kinetic mechanisms, 8 andesite alloy, 8 cogwheel, 8 logs. Okay, I can make the metal press now, if necessary. But I think the main goal is to, well, the main goal is to set up a workstation and then proceed towards automating. So I think once I make one of each, because I think the mixer is the first thing, because I can get andesite alloy at a... Oops, I poured that out way too quick. Get andesite alloy at a much higher ratio, essentially double. Going for a mixer makes sense. Then, I mean, I guess a mixer metal press, because then washing... I think that's the correct amount to make it 810. Yeah, nice. Oh, he's burning stuff. I did place him a little too close to a tree. Right, we'll place it there instead. 10 blocks of iron. Nice. Doom, doom, almost done. I think there's what, like... Yeah, it's the last set. Is it going to end on a weird amount? I mean, luckily I have the... Nice, so converted it all over to iron. Again, I waited too long, darn. I keep waiting, and the mobs all spawn. Perfect, so we have... stack and extra, so... we can move towards having the cost of andesite alloy. That's the first big goal, because that, you know, makes everything quicker. Then I think I still have a bunch of algal blend waiting. Yeah, I do. So smelting the algal blend, using a bulk blaster would be very nice, but I need a propeller, which, oh, wouldn't you know it, needs a mechanical press. So I think andesite machine is the main goal. Might as well go straight for making as many of these as possible. I want a washer. I want a smelter. I also want a cooker because of dried kelp. is there a point in dried kelp now? Let me make sure before I make assumptions. Cooking, no other reason. Okay, so no. So I don't care about a cooker. So those two. So I need 2 fans. I need a metal press. Do I need a compactor? At some point I will need it, but I don't think I need a compactor right this moment. Yeah, I think I can head towards automation beforehand. So pressing. So I need a presser, so that's 2, 3. I need a mixer. Do I need a heated mixer? This is the main one. I think that's the only thing I care about just this moment. I'll probably need a couple of these. So that's, let's say 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these. That's gonna be... Oh, and I also want stuff for automation. I mean, we're already looking at 5. Might as well go for an even... We'll go for an even, like, 8? 9? Wants me to make 1 of each, I guess. 2, 3, 4... 8. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for 8. 8 machines make sense, so. Alright, that will be it for the day. Made good progress. I guess I'm in a close to a position where we can start making these manually, and then after which we can start automating them. Ew. I stay in a side highway. Okay. Alright, well. Thank you for watching. I'm signing off. Peace.